How's it going, guys? Back here with part 2. We got Derek Billings leading off, and you can see the hole. It's right behind that guy up on the hill. It's way out there. We played from that little blue trash can during the tournament, so they added another, like, I don't know, 80 feet for these guys to throw bombs at. So here's Derek, just crushes one out there. I think he wanted it to Anheuser a little more than it did, but it still goes really far. And if you watch the right side of your screen, you can see it land right now. There it is. So there's Emac with his drive. I missed Stevie Rico's drive. He busted out a fucking sweet 360 drive, and he was just like way too fast for me. I wasn't ready for him. But there's Emacs. Finishes a little left, but he's way out there. And here's Shasta with his drive. And he crushes one right at the pin. Beautiful throw. Finished a little short, but he's right on line. So there's finish of Emac's upshot, I think. And here's Shasta's upshot. The pin is sitting up there on like this little pathway. It's probably like maybe 15 feet wide, and then it drops off again on the other side into the canal. So you really got to be careful. And he lands it up there beautifully. I guess that was Emac's upshot right there. It must have been Stevie Rico with the first one. And here's Derek with his upshot. I don't even think you can see the pin from where he's throwing. Pretty crazy embankment. During the tournament, if you landed on the embankment, you had to throw from the bottom of the hill again. It's pretty crazy shot. Takes a nice run at it, right off the top of the basket. Unbelievable. So the other guy's all tapped in for par, and here's Shasta putting for his par right here. Bangs it home. All right, they all picked up a par on that hole. Just going on to hole 6 right here. And this is actually the same pin they were playing to on the first hole, which is just that little peninsula thing in the pond. So Derek grips a nice Anheuser shot. Finishes left. Beautiful throw. We got Emac crushing one out there. Nice little hyzer throw. Finishes left, but he's safe, and that's a easy par from there. So here's Shasta with his drive. And he rips it out there, and he is going for it, guys. It Anheuser starts to hyzer back, and right in the water. Finished about 10, 15 feet short of the lands. And there's Stevie Rico with his drive. Just a nice, stable hyzer shot. Finished right in that cloud of dust. So there's Stevie with his upshot, and he lands right by the pin, but I think he slides a little long, but stays out of the water. And here's Shasta throwing from the drop zone. Going right at the pin. I don't know if you can hear him, but that's that one went in the water too on the far side. Here's Derek with his upshot. Real nice. And here's Shasta. I think he's shooting 5 right here. So this is for his double bogey. It's got about a 35 footer, and it's a pretty dangerous putt because it falls off on the other side again. We're pretty fast. Hangs it home. Unbelievable putt. There's Stevie for his par. And here goes Emac shooting for par. Bangs it home. Alright. Pars around except for Shasta with the double, unfortunately. And we're on to the 6th hole. So it's right to the left of the middle palm trees. So see those 3 palm trees in the middle of your screen across the pond? It's right to the left of the middle one. You can almost see it. And see the little yellow band. Derek's going right at it. Comes a little low, but he's safe, fortunately. Here's Emac with his drive. Lasers one right at it. And I think he skips like right underneath the basket and goes about 40 feet long. But really nice drive. And here's Shasta with his drive.
Yeah.
Beautiful shot. Going right at the pin, and that is parked. So here's Emac for his 2. He's probably got about a 40-footer, and again, it drops off into the pond on the other side. So this is a pretty scary putt. But for Emac, not a scary putt. What a putt. Guys, unbelievable. That was Stevie with his upshot. And here's Derek for his 2. kind of an awkward stance for him. It's pretty steep little hill to putt off of. He actually air mills that one, goes a little far. And he actually missed it coming back, so he actually picked up a bogey right there. Here's Stevie tapping in for his 3, and Shasta with absolute park job birdie. Alright, after 7, we got Shasta with the birdie, Eric with the birdie, Derek with the bogey, and Stevie with the par. So this hole is maybe like 200 feet. I think you can see it. It's just straight down that path, right underneath that little tree. So most of these guys are just throwing putters right at it and hoping it drops. I think Eric's telling somebody just to laser a nuke at it. But I don't think anybody listened to him. Here's Shasta with his drive. Eventually. Drop. Nice little shot. He finishes about 20 feet left of the pin, but he's pretty much pin high. There's Stevie with his drive. He's throwing the hyzer out. Throwing it up there and just hoping it goes through the trees. He lands about 10 feet right of the pin. Real nice shot. There's Derek's shot finishing right now. Coming in. About 30 feet left of the pin, and I think I missed Emax drive. Sorry about that. Here's Shasta for his 2. Beautiful putt. Here's Derek for his 2. Bangs it home. We got Emac for his 2. Nice. And then Stevie for his 2. Bangs it home as well. Birdie star frame right there. Alright, after 8 holes, Derek with a 6-shot lead going into the last hole. So not too much pressure on him. And this one, see that truck right in the middle of your screen? It's about, I don't know, 10 feet in front of that truck and in between those 2 trees. It's like a green basket. It's really hard to see. But here's Emac with his drive. Going right at it. I think you maybe see it right there between those 2 trees. He finishes just right underneath the basket. Beautiful shot.
Just to the right.
Here's Shasta with his drive. This is pretty much a putt for Shasta. What is it, 160 feet or something like that? 140 feet? Can't see the sign. It's pretty short. He's lasering one right at it and comes up just short, right in the water, unfortunately. There's Stevie with his drive. Finishes just to the right of the pin. And here's Derek with his drive. Going right at the pin. Oh, nice. It was just long. Here's somebody, little bonus footage trying to skip it off the water. Didn't quite work. Here's Shasta with his drop. Start throwing from the drop zone, rather. You can see the pin right there, right over this caddy's shoulder. He's going right at it, and I think he hit that tree. So we got Emac for his 2 right here. Nice putt. Got Shasta for his 4, I want to say. Putt. Here's Stevie for his 2. And Derek finishes with a birdie and a 6-stroke win. So Derek Billings takes home first place. Eric number 2. Stevie gets 3, and Shasta picks up 4th. Winner of this tournament got like 2 Gs. Pretty ridiculous. Hope you guys like the footage. And catch you guys around on the next video. All right, later.